I'm stuck.
Parkour.
It's fine. I can do this.
Parkour.
Parkour. I did it.
John.
Who's ready to cream?
I am. Wait a minute. I am.
Hello. I don't know where to go from here. Welcome to this thing we're doing. Apparently, I'm the aforementioned Joe, and with me I have
Angelina.
and
Hayden.
you know what? Yeah, go turn it.
Hayden, you're in the middle. Why would you?
It's gonna blow up.
I'm not
It's
gonna
gonna blow up.
get close to it. I'm a little. It's because I dropped it.
Joe, it's gonna shoot you.
Wait, I stopped recording it.
Yeah,
Oh, it's dead.
I'm terrified. Here today, it's December
Something.
6th,
Right?
2019, as of recording this thing here.
Thing.
So we figured, why not take a look at the top 10 movies of the decade? Why not? A little bit of fun. We get to have fun. We get to have fun. So here's our picks for the top 10 movies of 2010 to 2019. To be fair, all three of us have picked 3 from this list, and then
Nothing. Just ignore that.
we have 3 different lists, so each one of us picked 4 on this one, while the others picked 3. Starting at number 10, we have The Karate Kid.
So The Karate Kid is one of my favorite movies. Everybody knows what it's about.
Give her the speaking
The one
bowl.
I like is the remake with Jake.
Hey, it's the speaking bowl. You need to talk.
It's the speaking bowl.
It's sideways.
It doesn't matter. Just talk.
The one I like.
There.
The one.
Don't move. Stop moving. Stop. Just talk.
Okay. Sit down. So I like this one because I liked how in the beginning it showed him at his old house when they were moving. All the boxes were packed up, and it was like just showing his childhood and what he was gonna miss. And throughout the whole movie, it showed him like longing for his life back in Detroit. Yeah, I liked it.
Hey, keep the speaking bowl. You're again.
Okay.
At number 9.
Yeah, I am.
Number 9.
Number 9 is Real Steel because my movies are the worst.
Whoa!
Whoa.
I love Real Steel. It's probably like one of my top 3 favorite movies in the world because I love Hugh Jackman. I love Hugh Jackman as an actor. Wolverine was great, and I like Max. He's a cool dude. I like how it like. I don't. Oh my gosh, I hate this.
The speaking bowl? What's wrong with the speaking bowl?
No, I don't know.
The speaking bowl helps you speak.
I don't know. It's not helping me speak. I don't know what to say.
Just words. Just to fill the camera with
Why
audio.
do you like the movie? Why do you like the movie?
I like the music they had. I like the storyline. It was a little sad. It was funny. It was happy. And overall, it was a great movie.
What's your favorite scene out of it?
That's hard.
Hard.
My
Mine
favorite
would have
scene-
to be when they find it, like when he about dies and then
Oh,
the
yeah.
robot saves him because it's raining out. And
Yeah.
It like catches him and his dad wants to leave, or whoever's, is it his dad?
That's his real dad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's his real dad, and he
does
wants,
leave.
Yeah, he does leave, and then but the robot saves him. So
Oh, he was talking. He didn't have
doesn't
to.
matter. It's still yours. So
Okay.
Wait, is it?
yeah, it's,
No.
No, not anymore. All right. Number 8.
Oh no.
You have the speaking hat now.
Oh no. Okay, you know what? I'll just kind of give it back.
No.
All right.
You have the speaking bowl.
Alrighty, boys.
What's number 8 on our list?
Number 8, Zombieland Double Tap. Very comedic movie. Definitely has a lot of funny jokes to it. And a very well edited movie. That's why I have it placed. Where is it? Yeah, it's placed at number 8. I had to double check on that. But
Double tap.
what?
Double check the double tap.
Yeah, I had to double check it. Just you know, 2, right? Got to keep that number going. Anyways, I have to turn on the Gakona speaking it. Turn it off a little bit. Come on. There it goes. Good movie overall, well made, but it is not one of my favorite movies, but it is one of the movies that I've seen more recently, so that's why it is ranked kind of higher on the list. Yes, Joe. Wait.
Okay. This makes me like hear weird.
I know.
It was Zombieland 2, right?
Yeah.
I feel like with Zombieland 2, you have to watch the first one in order to understand the second one.
Yeah.
There's a lot of jokes in the second one that are references to the first one. And while that's fine, I almost watched the second one without watching the first one, so I feel like there would have been a lot of things to be like, oh, I don't understand why that's funny.
Well, I thought a lot of it was funny without seeing the first one.
Oh, so you hadn't seen the first one?
I had not seen the first one because I was told you wouldn't understand it, but it would still be a lot of really funny jokes. So I was like, you know what, I'll give it a try. And then if it comes down to it, I'll watch the first one and then I'll rewatch the second one.
Yes. Yeah, I watched the first one. There's there's a lot of references. Anyway, you can have the speaking hat or speaking bowl now. As we talk about number 7. What's number 7?
Black Panther.
Black Panther? Oh,
Number 7 is Black Panther.
Well, good story about Black Panther. Last year in this class, I had to do a project on it, and our group settled on making a card game about Black Panther. And I said, well, I mean, because like last year, it was a very nice, well-edited movie. I mean, some people like it, other people don't. Looking at you, Joe. You don't like it.
I'm mixed on it. What do you mean?
I made the game without really watching the movie because I had no idea what was going on, and finally watching the movie, it really changed my perspective on what actually happened. So I feel like it is a movie that would be something that you would like to watch, but I mean, I'm not feeling like, you know, it's mandatory, go watch it right now, get out, stop watching. I mean, like, it's something to watch on your own time when you're bored, but definitely not one of my top favorite movies.
But you have it on a top favorite movie list.
Definitely not like one of my top favorite.
Oh, like of all time?
Of all time.
But of the decade, yes.
But of the decade, yes.
Okay.
I've got a lot of favorite movies. Who's next? You?
Yeah, I'm mixed on Black Panther. I feel like there's a lot of flaws with it, but that's another topic for another day. What's number 6?
Number 6 is Parasite.
Ooh, I haven't seen this one, so I can go listen to you talk about it.
I can't do it. Oh God!
You look like Jesse from Toy Story.
Oh, you caught it. Good
All
job.
Right. Parasite. Continue.
Okay. So I had number 6, which is Parasite. Parasite was a great movie. It was, when I watched it, it was like I almost had controversial feelings about it because it was so strange and it wasn't like how it said. The description is very brief and like not fitting, I want to say. So, but I don't want to give anything away, so I don't want to get into the details of the movie. But it was very different and I liked it.
So you liked it because it was different and like original, unique, that sort of thing.
Not necessarily that. I'm not like the movie itself is different from other movies. I'm saying like inside the movie was strange.
Okay.
Like the movie had, the storyline was off, and it was off. I don't know. It was like a big change in the middle of the movie that threw me. I can't take myself seriously in this hat. I'll hold it.
Okay.
Okay.
Just be near the speaking
Okay.
cup.
It was like a big change in the middle of the movie that threw you off. And that's when I was like, I don't know if I like this movie or not. But I like the fact that it was unpredictable.
Okay. And next is number 5.
Right? Yeah, 5.
Number 5 is, game night. Game night. All right. I got some feelings about game night.
Mixed feelings?
I'm holding this because I don't like hearing myself. You guys like comedy movies, right?
Yes.
No,
You don't like comedy movies? What's wrong with you?
they're not funny to me.
Oh. Watch game night, though.
You gotta watch something.
Imagine a comedy movie that's like a mix
Funny.
of funny, yes, that's kind of important to comedy, but also is like beautifully edited and just well done, has really good character arcs, a great story, all that sorts of fun stuff. And if you put all that together, you get game night. Basically, game night is these group of friends get together for a game night, and then
They started killing each other.
They think that a fake kidnapping and murder takes place. So they're like, oh, okay, we'll play along, but then it actually happens.
Oh, I wanted to see that. I saw the trailers.
It's really good.
Oh, now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I was just nodding along because I thought I knew something, but no, I really don't know anything.
So this movie came out in 2018. I'd argue that it's one of the better comedies of the year. Because, I mean, it had Tag to compete against.
Mm-hmm.
Tag was fine, but that's not the point. I found certain shots of Game Night to be very just breathtakingly beautiful, and just certain character arcs and jokes just really sold the movie for me. And I if I had a couple hours to kill and nothing new to watch, and I'm just I want to laugh for a little bit, I'll watch Game Night. Game Night's great. Number 4. Are you okay?
Oh, you hit him?
I just slapped it off. Alright, number 4, we have Deadpool. You picked this one.
Deadpool!
Talking about Deadpool.
I was trying to do something funny. I'm not funny. Well, I know Joe likes Deadpool, right, Joe?
I'm a fan of it, yes.
So if I get kind of lost, I got Joe here to help me out because Joe's a movie nerd. Notice how he has the top 3 because, Joe's got 4.
Okay, you know what?
You know what, Joe? You're smart.
I'm sorry.
What are you going to do about it?
I'm sorry, I love movies, okay?
Yeah.
Anyway, continue talking about Deadpool.
Deadpool. Good movie. I'd hope you all had seen it. Give you a quick rundown. Yeah, I don't really actually know what happens. It was just a good movie that I heard about and I can't remember. So that's why I got Joe here. So, but it would be one of my favorite movies to watch because I don't know what's happening because I just don't know, but I find it to be a really funny movie. But, I mean, it's kind of one of those movies I just can't, personally talk about because I've only, one time through. I was, really busy and distracted by other stuff, so I wasn't really, fully into the movie, but it would rank top of the decade in my opinion. Joe, throw in some stuff about the movie because I know you know a lot more than I do.
Well, okay. R-rated superhero movies they're not very good or popular until Deadpool came around, and then they started getting really big with Logan and Deadpool 2. So having an R-rated comic book movie was... I thought you were just gonna have it hovering above me for the entire time. I was like, okay. So having... Why do we have a speaking bowl?
Because, Joe, we need to speak.
Because we need to.
Now it's the knowledge bowl. It catches knowledge.
It catches knowledge?
Okay, well now you need some of that knowledge.
What is wrong with us? Where was I going with this? I forgot.
Something about R-rated superhero movies.
Right,
And they're good.
R-rated superhero movies. Really, at the time, all you had was the Kick-Ass movies. The first one was...
Oh my gosh. Because...
Oh no, no, wrong.
Yeah. The first one was great. I haven't seen the second one yet, but I haven't heard good things about it. But it's fine. So, a lot of people are just like, oh, this is kind of... What are you doing?
Just keep talking.
You realize how easily distracted I get?
Yeah, I'll do it over here.
Oh,
Now you keep talking.
Okay. Well, now I'm just fascinated by it. So a lot of people were skeptical about the idea of R-rated comic book movies, especially one of Deadpool, because Fox kind of screwed over Deadpool in another movie. We don't talk about that one.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about
don't
that
talk
one.
about it.
No. Don't talk
You have
about
no idea what I'm talking about.
We no idea. Just don't worry about it.
And then the movie came out. People really liked it. Myself included. Apparently you, even though you said you saw it once. Have you seen Deadpool?
No.
So, see, the sad part is I watched Deadpool 2 first, and then I watched Deadpool, the first one.
I feel like Deadpool 1's a better movie, but Deadpool 2 is one I would watch more often.
Yeah, that's
it's more fun. You don't get to weigh in. You haven't seen it.
What is this, number 4 now? Yeah, number 4, Avengers Endgame. I remember.
No.
Right? It's not?
We were on number 4.
Oh.
So now it's time to talk
3.
about number 3. What's number 3 on the list?
Endgame.
Number 3 is Avengers Endgame.
That was on my list, but like, you know.
Which one of you has, or how many of you have seen it?
I haven't.
I haven't.
Okay, I actually have. I have.
I hate all of you.
No,
Why?
It's okay.
Why? How are you alive and not have seen Avengers Endgame?
Well, see, he did one of these snappy thingies, and we were the lucky 50%.
What? I didn't hear that.
He killed like half the whole population.
I don't know what the.
That was insane.
Ow!
That,
Oh my gosh!
that,
Cut that out.
that was the gauntlet going snap, you know? And
Yeah.
then,
And
bye-bye,
then like
everyone.
Spider-Man died, Black Panther died.
A lot of people died.
Avengers Endgame.
Great movie. It was like spoilers, like they died.
Bro, we spoiled Endgame.
Go ahead, Joe.
Avengers Endgame. Okay. I am a huge Marvel fan, therefore I was quite excited for this movie. I was very excited to see it reach number 1 at the box office of all time. Don't touch my speaking bowl.
Don't put it over your head.
Don't put it over my head. I'm touching the speaking bowl.
But touching, it's like seeing is not believing. If you don't see it, you don't believe it's there. So, like, you gotta, like, have it on your head and just barely see it. That way you believe.
Hayden.
I don't believe.
And Barry.
So anyway, Endgame takes place after Infinity War. It's about approximately 5 years. And then things happen, which I'm not going to spoil.
They died.
Because a few people here haven't seen the movie.
I've seen it. I should probably stop screwing this on my feet. Yeah, I've seen it. I know what happens. It kind of hurt.
Okay, we're still not going to spoil it, though. But, I will say this, though. Because the last hour is basically everything a nerd would ever want from a movie. Especially a big crossover movie like Endgame. Because that's like a wrap-up of over 22 films. What are you doing? Stop that. So Endgame's great. Number 2, what do we have?
Joker.
Joker. Ooh. Joker. Have any of you seen Joker?
I have. Wait, the new one or the new one?
The new one.
The new one or the new one?
The one that came out this year.
Oh, that, no, I haven't seen it.
You seen it?
Yes, I have seen it, Joe.
Oh. Okay.
I really want to see it.
Again, me as a comic book nerd, I absolutely loved everything Joker had to offer. It's not even a comic book movie per se, like it is, but it isn't. Okay, imagine, like, okay, you're a human in a town that favors the rich, nothing more. And you're one of the low-level people. You know, you're trying so hard to make ends meet, and the world's just not giving it to you. You know, you're basically going insane because the world has abandoned you and treated you like trash the entire time. This movie basically says, how do you respond to all of that?
And he went a little crazy.
He did go a little crazy.
Painted his face.
I mean, the Joker's already crazy. Be honest with
That's his tipping point. You can kill people, it's fine, but the second you paint your face, ooh, we got a problem. Yeah, I really just I liked the character study of just this is what happens when you put this character in this position in this world. You know what I'm saying? Do you really, or are you just agreeing to agree? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree to agree because we don't have much time.
That's fair. Number 1. What's number 1?
The Avengers. Wait. Oh, I wrote that. Spider-Man: Homecoming.
I've
Nope.
seen that.
Oh, one you've actually seen.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I didn't like it.
What's number 1, Lena?
We said it.
The Avengers.
Why do we have to?
The Avengers. We had a drum roll.
I'm just kidding.
I said it before.
Oh, another drum roll. All right.
The Avengers.
The Avengers.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
That's another list.
The Avengers.
I have so much bias towards this movie, but I don't care.
You need a little loading symbol above your head.
Yeah.
While you're thinking.
You've seen The Avengers, right?
No.
Have you seen The Avengers?
I have seen The Avengers. Okay, Joe, continue.
Oh, that looks so sad. Continue. We only have a few more
I hate
minutes.
all of you. Anyway,
Click the red
I have so much bias towards this movie because I was 10 when I first watched it at my first and only ever midnight screening of a movie.
Good job.
I hate all of you. Why do you exist? Anyway, so my first ever midnight screening at 10 years old, watching the Avengers for the first time, my mind was blown. I'm going to go on record to say this is the movie that got me to fall in love with cinema as I do. If it weren't for this movie, it probably would not have been this bad.
Hayden.
Yeah.
You need to sit down.
Okay. Look, I didn't have anything else to say, so I kind of just disappeared. Alright, I'm back.
So a 10-year-old seeing all these, like, people come together and just doing great things. Joss Whedon did amazing. It made my heart happy. I love movies, and that's all the time we have today.
Yeah.
Hayden.
Yes.
Oh.
Alright.
I was
I'm
expecting
gonna head out.
Alright. See you guys. I fucking hate us.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
Why would they use the new Spider-Man for Endgame when the new Spider-Man is new?
Because they felt like it.
What?
Okay, so don't laugh at my question. That's me.
Hold on.
Like, why would you say that if you don't know?
Wait. Why would they use the new Spider-Man for Endgame? Because the new Spider-Man is new.
Yeah, because so Spider-Man was like my favorite superhero, whatever.
Yeah.
But I like the movies, like the Amazing Spider-Man, those ones. And then they made this new one, like the Homecoming with Tom
Holland.
Put bitch back.
Okay, everyone. I have a
Special
I
gift.
have an announcement to make. This is my girlfriend. She's named Bitch.
Pretty cute.
Why is she saying
No. Doesn't matter.
She's cheating.
So anyway, continue with your question. They recast Tom Holland and put him in the MCU. Continue.
So, yeah. I forgot what I was talking about.
Oh my god.
Why? I don't like Tom Holland as Spider-Man because it's different. They changed up the story. But why wouldn't they use the original Spider-Man that we've been knowing for years? And the big
Because if you have
movie
everything
with
the same,
everybody.
then it's just going to be the same thing over and over again, and no one really wants that. You have to change something up. Now with Tobey Maguire, yeah, he was he was great as Spider-Man, but he was way too old to be a high schooler. With Andrew Garfield, I didn't believe a second of whatever he did. With Tom Holland, it's like, oh, he looks like a high schooler. He talks like a high schooler.
But he's not Spider-Man. He's new.
Oh my god.
He's not Spider-Man.
He is though?
But he shouldn't be because the best Spider-Man movies were the older ones. Those are like the originals. Like, how are they gonna change?
That's your opinion.
It is my opinion. I don't know. Just keep
I would
going.
give her a yeetin',
Cut
but
that out.
her legs are about to bust, so.
We have 6 minutes left.